guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm gonna be doing a very long awaited Q&A. These are like one of my favorite types of videos to do just because I feel like it gives you guys like a little bit more insight of my life, and like you get to see like a different side of me, and like it's a little bit more personal, you know, and you get to know more about me. And so I just love like doing Q&As, and it's been a while since I've done one. So I asked you guys on my YouTube like community tab to ask me questions and to make them personal and juicy, because I've never done one this juicy before. So you guys came through. I'm gonna try and get through as many as I can. I'm not sure, I probably will not be able to answer all 30, but yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. If you guys are excited for this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, click that bell, and without further ado, let's get started. I'm just chilling at my house. Obviously this is a different background. I don't think I've ever filmed with this background necessarily. Like, I'm just sitting on my couch and it looks a little messy right now because I literally been sitting here all day doing laundry, eating, and watching TV and doing homework. And so I just thought that I would film for you guys really quickly. It's 9 o'clock at night, and this is when I get like my most energy, even though I don't have a ton right now, but haven't been caffeinated in a while, so that's probably why. But yeah, I'm not wearing any makeup. My hair, yeah, we're just, you know, I'm being real with you guys. I'm pretty sure I wore this sweatshirt in my last video, but it's okay. We're just gonna ignore it. Let's start off with one a little bit more light. So a lot of you guys are asking me about like the coronavirus and like how I'm doing and stuff like that. So Karen asked, how are you doing with the pandemic going on right now? I lived in Winston and Charlotte, and my friends say people have been panic buying. And then Courtney also asked, how are you spending your time in quarantine? And then I'm trying to get everybody that asked me about it. And then Bella and Katie asked, how do you feel about the coronavirus situation? How has it affected you? Hope you are safe and healthy. And I just want you guys to know that my thoughts and prayers are with every single one of you out there. Just everyone that's being affected right now. It literally breaks my heart, and it's so scary. But I just want to say that this will come to an end eventually. You know, nobody knows when it will end except God. But just know that if you are in a dark place right now and you just can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you're just really scared and anxious, just know that everything will be okay. I promise you guys. And it really like breaks my heart to see like Italy, for instance. Like, it literally like breaks my heart so much, and I don't even know what to say. And just with everybody that's being affected in the US, and it's just really scary because it's spreading so fast, and it's affected me like mentally. Like the first week that I like heard about it, I was like, I had a panic attack. I was like sitting on my couch and I was like watching the news, and I had a panic attack, and I called my mom and I was crying, and she was like, Tori, like everything's gonna be okay. And ever since then, like I've just been trying to like keep my mind like occupied and just staying busy, or just like resting and like really taking care of my mental health, and just like doing things that I normally wouldn't do, like literally lay on the couch all day and like watch TV, or like I'm rewatching Sex and the City right now. It's my favorite show, and I'm literally almost done with it again. So just doing stuff that I normally wouldn't do, like it just feels good to be able to like rest. I feel like after like the past few months of college, like have really drained me, and so I feel like being able to rest and like do things that I normally wouldn't do has really helped my mental health. But yeah, I'm staying positive. And then to Karen that said that people are panic buying, that's definitely the case. I luckily was like stocked up on toilet paper and paper towels before the pandemic happened. I mean, I live alone, and so I don't even need that much anyway, so I haven't been panic buying at all, because I haven't been panic buying because I want to like save that for people that actually need it, like the older people. But yeah, definitely like people are definitely panic buying around here. But yeah, so I just hope that everybody is staying safe and healthy out there, and just know that I'm praying for every single one of you and everybody that's being affected, everybody in the world. And I just hope that this all comes to an end soon, and that we never take for granted going in public ever again. And being with friends and family, and scary, but we'll get through it, I promise you. I said let's start off lighter, but that was definitely not light. There's so many good questions, you guys. You really came through on this one, like really came through. Destiny Lynch asked, how many designer purses do you have and which one is your favorite? So I'm planning on doing a designer collection really soon, like all my purses, bags, accessories, belts, shoes, jewelry, even just like a big like designer collection. I've been wanting to do that for a while, so I'll probably do that soon if that's something that you guys want to see. But right now I have 6 designer bags. I think 3 Gucci and 3 Louis bags. My favorite one, oh gosh, is probably either my Gucci Modelace leather shoulder bag in like the cream white, because it's like really special to me because my dad got it for me in Hawaii when we were there this past summer. Or the one that I just got for Christmas, I don't even know what it's called, the Gucci Gigi Marmont shoulder bag, the one that's like the Gucci canvas. I love that one too. I really can't decide. I love all my bags. Yeah, so I'll do a collection if you guys want me to. I think that'd be really fun. Kenzie M asked, what does a normal day in your life look like? Basically, do you really shop every day? No, I do not shop every day. I feel like everybody thinks that about me, but just because I do a lot of hauls doesn't mean I shop every day. Like, I wish I shopped every day, but I really don't. Like, I bought some things online today. That was the first time I had bought anything other than from like Amazon and stuff in like a week and a half, 2 weeks. So today's like the first day I've like bought something in a while. Just been chilling, and I'm just like, why do I need to buy a lot of stuff right now? Like, I can't go out of my house and wear cute things. So but a normal day would just look like right now, like when I'm like quarantining, would just like wake up super late. I like to sleep in, and then do my college classes or homework that I have, drink coffee, watch YouTube, edit, get ready for the day, film, order Uber Eats, FaceTime friends. I've been FaceTiming a ton. Just stuff like that. Watch my shows. But yeah, I could do like a quarantine vlog if you guys want me to. Okay, and then Ava asked, where do you want to vacation next? Or like what's planned next? So I was gonna go to Hawaii this summer. It wasn't planned, but my family and I were talking about it, and it was in the works. And then this whole thing happened with Corona, and I'm lucky that it hasn't affected me any other way other than canceling that trip and like canceling my college classes and making them online. But I'm not even like that upset about that. But so I'm lucky that that's the worst thing that has happened so far, like for me personally. Like, I know a lot of people are struggling right now, and like a lot of their plans have been canceled and their health is being affected, and it's just so scary. So it's fine that I probably won't get to go to Hawaii. I mean, hopefully this will all blow over really soon and I'll get to go, you know, maybe in the next 3 months or so. We'll see. But yeah, that's that. Okay, Sydney asked, worst college party experience. You guys have no idea. I could literally make like 5 million story times. The one that like sticks out most to me, I've got a few, but this was actually pretty recent, like back in November or December, and I'm gonna keep it short and like to the point. But basically, I got invited to a fraternity's semi-formal. My friends that are watching this are probably like really Tory because they know what I'm about to say, but I got invited to this fraternity semi-formal, and like a week before the semi-formal, I was like kind of talking to this guy, but not real. I mean, it was like, I don't know where it was going, but we were like kind of talking or whatever. And we had met like twice before the semi-formal. But I remember like we had a lot of mutual friends, so like all of our friends were going together, and we went to the dinner together, and then we went to the after party. And I just remember it being like really awkward. Like, you like wouldn't talk to me, but like over text we were like texting like 24/7, and it was just weird because like I'm not like awkward. Like, I can hold conversation, I can make conversation. I'm not like shy anymore. Like, I used to be really shy when I was like in elementary school, but like I'm over it. So I was like, what is going on? And then like at the party, he would like run off. He ran off like 5 times. He'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, or oh, I'm gonna go talk to, like, he would make up all these weird excuses. After 30 minutes of him being gone, I would like look for him, and he would be like some other place that he like said he wasn't. It was just weird, and like we barely talked the whole night, and it was just really weird. And then yeah, I'm gonna keep it at that. But then some miscommunication happened, and he thought that I said something that I didn't, and so now we're not talking, and now he probably hates me, but whatever, it happens. But no, that party definitely wasn't the worst party I've ever been to. Like, it was fun, like all my friends were there, and like we had a great, like I had a great time with my friends, but like I don't need a man. But yeah, that's like the one that's like kind of funny to me. Like, can't believe that happened. Amber asked, how do you stay so positive? I love you. I love you too. I stay positive by, I mean, don't get me wrong, like I'm not always positive, but I really try to be positive like 90% of the time. I have this like mentality, or like motto, if you will, that everything happens for a reason. I've been saying it forever. Like, I strongly believe that everything happens for a reason. And sometimes like I'll be talking to a friend or like my parents, and they'll be like, you know, like, why did you do that, or why did that happen, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, you know what, like, it happened for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Obviously God didn't want that person in my life, or didn't want that thing in my life, like whatever it may be. And that's how I stay positive, because truly everything does happen for a reason. And if something doesn't go as planned, like I try not to beat myself up over it, but instead look at it that way, that everything happens for a reason. Kelsey asked, how many kids do you want? I want 2 kids, if that's in God's plan. If not, then it's totally fine. But I really do like being an only child. Well, I'm not technically an only child. I've got 2 older half brothers from my dad's first marriage, but they're both like, one's like 38, 39, the other's like 41 or 42. So I never really grew up with them. So I'm like basically an only child in that sense, but it's like the best of both worlds, because like I grew up an only child, but like I still got like a lot of family, and like I love my brothers. But yeah, so I really like being an only child, but I'm sure, like, I know a lot of people don't like it when they're the only child. So I want to like keep that in mind, because like, what if my like first kid like doesn't want to be an only child, you know? But like, my parents asked me when I was younger if I wanted a brother or sister, and I said no, and started crying. So okay, all right, you guys, so I had a ton of people ask me about my love life and if I had a boyfriend, so we're gonna go ahead and get that one out of the way. I don't even know if I can answer this quickly, but basically, if you guys don't know, I was in a relationship for 2.5 years, and I ended that relationship like exactly a year ago, just because honestly I wanted to be independent. I wanted to find myself by myself and really grow. And I don't know why, like, there's nothing wrong with my relationship per se. Like, I don't even know how to explain this, but I feel like God was just like nudging me and telling me like to get out of that relationship. And the relationship that I was in was like really healthy and really strong, and we were best friends. So I was like, what is happening? Like, I was going through a really hard time when I was breaking up with my boyfriend, because I didn't know why I need to do this. But I think God really wanted to teach me some lessons and make me grow and become a better person. And I obviously couldn't do that when I was with my ex-boyfriend. So yeah, so it's been a year, and I've definitely like talked to guys. I've definitely gone on dates and done the whole bit. But the thing with me though is like, I'm a relationship girl. Like, after I got out of my relationship with my ex, like, I was being independent and trying to find myself, but at the same time I was such a relationship girl, and I mean I still am, and that I was like looking for like somebody that I could do life with and like a good boyfriend, and just I was like really looking for a boyfriend. And then it wasn't until like a month, 2 months ago that I realized like, I don't need a boyfriend to be happy. Like, I need to wait on God's timing, and obviously he's gonna put the right guy in my life when he wants and when he thinks is a good time for me. And obviously right now is not a good time, or else I'd have a boyfriend by now. But so I'm just really doing life, doing me, and staying happy. And I love being single, but at the same time, if, you know, there was a guy to come my way, I wouldn't be opposed to it. But I've honestly never been happier than I am right now, like being single, if that makes sense. Like, it just has taught me a lot. I've learned a lot about guys and a lot about what I want and stuff like that. But I mean, to answer your question, I don't have a boyfriend. Am I talking to somebody? I don't really know. We're just gonna leave it at that. Mackenzie Wagner asked, what is the most money you've ever spent in one day going shopping? I don't even know. Like, if I've made like a big luxury purchase, then probably like 2,000, 2,500. But if it's like just going shopping like randomly, probably no more than like 1,500, which is a lot. I don't know, I don't like keep track of all that, but I would say like the most money I've ever spent going shopping is like when I'm buying like a big luxury peace. So Diamond Nisha asked how to remove bad friends out of your life, and if it's family members too. I would just say like distance yourself and listen, or like look at the red flags. Listen to the red flags. Does that make sense? Just look at red flags and don't ignore them. Don't try and take up for the person and for their actions. If they are coming across to you as jealous or narcissistic or anything like that, just don't ignore it. Just run. No, but I honestly just say distance yourself. And yeah, I mean, I know that's easier said than done, but I don't like toxic people. Like, I personally don't have any toxic people in my life right now. I like to just cut it out. Just cut the cord. If you think that somebody's toxic, you don't need that, because they're honestly just gonna bring you down. And I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I don't know if that helped you. And with your question about family members, like, that's really difficult. I would just say the same thing, just distance yourself. And, you know, blood is harder than like a friend, you know? So I don't really know what I would say about that other than distance yourself. Okay, so Ava also asked, what are some things you should know before going to college, or any college tips? I could do a whole video on this, like college tips, but I would say go out, make friends, make friends in your classes. That's a big one for me. Like, all my classes, I'm sorry if you guys can hear the rain, but every single one of my classes this semester and for the past 4 semesters, I've known people in my classes, and it just makes it so much easier. If you don't know them, like, going into the class, like, make a friend. It really helps. But yeah, I could do a whole video on college tips. Let me know if you guys want to see that. Alyssa asked, what's your biggest turn off in a guy, or pet peeves? Biggest turn on. So my biggest turn off in a guy is a liar. I hate liars, and I will not put up with it. And if you lie to me once, most likely I will cut you off. And I mean, most of the time I'll give you like a second chance and be like, hey, look, like, I don't do that. I've just got really a good sense of, like, I just got a good gut feeling just from past experiences. I dated a guy who was a pathological liar once, and that really taught me a lot. So now I just don't put up with it anymore. So if you lie to me, most likely you're done for. So that's my biggest turn off / pet peeve. And my biggest turn on would probably be somebody that's a hard worker. Like, I don't care how much money you make, how much money you have, how much money you came from. I do not care about that. I just want to see that you're trying and that you're working hard, whether that's in school or work or whatever. But I just like a hard worker. Mia asked, how's college life? What do you find yourself doing most of the time on campus besides attending class? I'm a senior in college, and I love hearing what other people do on their campus. Other than attending class, I will go to my friends' apartments, and we'll like have a little party there, like a little kickback, whatever. And then we'll like go out, whether that's like to the bars or to the clubs or whatever. That's like normally like what we would do like on the weekends, on Thursdays. Right now, obviously, we can't do it with the virus going on, but we would go to this like Mexican restaurant, and we would like, a ton of us would just get together, and we would just like all hang out. And that was like our Thursday night. And then Friday nights we would like all hang out, or like throw like a party or whatever. And then Saturdays we would go like downtown. I miss that, but no, we can't do that anymore, but it's fine. So that's what I normally do. Sydney asked, most you spent on Lulu in one day, 1 week, or 1 month? I don't know. I remember 1 week I spent $1,000, but other than that, like, I don't like count like, oh, like I spent like $2,000 on Lulu in this month. Like, I don't like count that, but I'm sure it's a lot. I love Lululemon, but I do remember 1 week in the month of November, I was like really stressed out, and I was like retail therapy shopping like crazy. And I remember being like, holy crap, I spent $1,000 in Lulu in like 3 days. It was insane. So I definitely don't do that much. I promise you, I'm not. I mean, I'm a crazy shopper, but I'm not as crazy I think you guys think that I am, if that makes sense. Okay, last question. Sorry if I didn't answer everybody's. Jessie asked, this is a really juicy one. Or not really. Birth control, question mark. So, I've never talked about this on my channel. I know I do have like a younger audience, but then I also have people my age and older that watch me. Like, it's just a wide range, but I just try to keep my channel PG. Because that's just like how I want to do it, because I want to be inclusive to everybody that wants to watch my channel. And I know that some people are younger, and I just want to respect that, and that's honestly just like what I stand for. But yeah, so I am on birth control. I have an IUD. I have had it since I was 16. I got it on it because I had a really, really bad iron deficiency. I just had a really, really heavy period ever since I started my period, and I would bleed a lot to the point where I was getting IVs every 2 weeks, and it was just a lot of money. And just who wants to go in to the doctors and get an IV for an hour every 2 weeks? Like, it's just not practical. And then I passed out one time from getting an IV. And so my mom was like, okay, we got to do something about this. And I didn't get on it for the reasons that people get on birth control. I got on it when I was 16 because I didn't want to feel like crap anymore. Because if you have an iron deficiency, basically you're like extremely pale. Like, I was ghostly pale. It was causing me to eat a lot because my body was deficient in iron, and it was like making me like eat a lot because my body needed like nutrients, and just made me so fatigued. I had no energy. And so I got my IUD, and now I don't have a period anymore. I got it replaced last year. So mine's the Skyla. So I have it for 3 years. Then I got it removed and replaced, and now I have the same one. But I've got another 2 years left on it. But yeah, I don't have a period anymore. But the first 3 years with my other one, I did have a period. It was just really light. But now I don't have a period anymore, so it's really good. And I really, really like it because now I don't have an iron deficiency, and I am good. Alright, you guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want me to do more personal juicy Q&As, then let me know down below. I could like start doing like themed ones, like about like specific like things. Obviously that's what a theme is, but like I could do one like on college, or I could do one on like relationships / like boys, or I could do one on shopping. That seems to be a very prominent theme in my comments. I could do one on literally anything you guys want to see. Let me know down below. But if you guys enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below, click that bell. Upload every Sunday and Wednesday. Also, don't forget to follow me on my social medias, which are on the screen right here, and also listed and linked down below. I love you guys so much. Please stay healthy, stay safe out there, and stay positive, because we will get through this. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything happens for a reason. That's the way I'm looking at this situation. I know it sucks being in our houses and apartments and wherever we're at right now for long periods of time without like human interaction, but it won't last forever, so we will be okay. So yeah, so I love you guys, and I'll hopefully see you very soon in my next video. Mwah! Bye guys.